2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And coming right up, we'll see this home squad playing against the visiting team. Checking out the visiting team. They'd like to play well to start this season series. They haven't forgotten how this team knocked them out in the first round last season. Right out of the gate, Shaq, a few teams with championship aspirations underperforming.
Yeah, sometimes when everybody's picking you to win, it can go to your head, Ernie. That's when leaders have to step up and right the ship.
Well, sometimes the more talented you are, the more everyone wants the ball, and that creates chaos. In that climate, it could take time.
Kind of like on this show. Here's Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. And we welcome in someone who has been writing and communicating NBA basketball thoughts in book, over the air, in podcasts, and on TV, the terrific Bill Simmons. Bill, great to have you.
And now for somebody who's playing a video game at 3 in the morning. That's my next. That's the next phase for me.
But isn't this a great venue for you?
This is great.
I know.
This is great. They're half asleep. My voice is waking them up. I'm excited.
Bill Simmons is terrific.
Yeah. Wake up. I'm talking to you.
Hey, Dave.
Well, some say Jrue Holiday is the best defender in the league that no one talks about. He said, "I don't need any accolades. I don't like being famous. But for guys to remember how I play defense on them, that respect, that's the only accolade I want. It's fun for me, playing myself to total exhaustion." Kevin?
What a great attitude. He is a monster on defense. David, thank you. And for Kawhi Leonard, two-time Defensive Player of the Year. Not much he can't do offensively either. He's terrific at the top of his game. Where does he rank on your Hall of Fame pyramid when it's all said and done?
Well, work in progress, obviously, but I think what happened last year, that's the kind of stuff I love, where, 4 straight rounds, that dude carries a team. Some of the best two-way stuff we've ever seen from that position, where it's like him and Pippen as the best defenders ever at that position. But on the other end, he's 31-8 every game.
Amazing.
He's getting the free throw lines. He makes one of the great shots of all time that you called. He wins a Game 7 at home. He comes back from down 2-0 in round 3. And, really reminiscent of like Dirk in 2011 and some of the Michael Jordan in 1991, some of these runs that
historic. Very historic.
Yeah, all time. You're talking Duncan, Shaq. You're talking some of the great players ever. That's where he landed that season.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Wizard out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Holiday in at the 3 spot. Gordon out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Curry. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And here's Holiday after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. And that one, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And really deep through that time.
As a catch-and-shoot player, Steph Curry is as dangerous as it gets.
Thompson against Holiday. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Thompson against Holiday. Thompson passes to Lopez. Outside Curry. From deep. It's rebounded by Leonard. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The kick out to Holiday. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Holiday's got his second basket of the night.
Well, how about that floor awareness by Spencer Dinwiddie, getting his guys the basketball in great spots.
Lillard, right side, and the basket is good. Lillard's got 5. And, Bill, we've seen more and more teams base their offenses around three-point shooters. Threes are at an all-time high. We know that. And should the NBA, that in mind, do anything to address this via any rule change, which I don't know what that would mean, but it has been talked about.
I don't like changing. I think it's going to manifest itself with it doesn't work in the playoffs as well. And teams are going to slowly realize like that you need to blend an inside-outside game at least a little bit.
Well, you can't lose what the game is.
No,
It's bigs and smalls. It's inside. It's outside.
And it's still passing and unselfishness. The Warriors take a lot of threes, but they're the most unselfish team we have, and they create a lot of layups, and they play, they're really creative. And you just can't, that just can't be your thing is we shoot 53s, here's our offense. The problem is you're still going to get in these games where 2 points really matters, and that's what you saw with Kawhi in the playoffs last year. These games slow down, it's going to be a 92-89 ending, and your team needs to get 10 baskets in the fourth quarter. No matter how you're going to get them, you still need somebody who can do that too.
Good on both.
Spencer Dinwiddie, one of those players that seems to have improved with every passing season, and his numbers back that up. This guy just keeps getting better.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 5. And the rejection by Love. And Holiday has it in the corner. Here's Leonard. Lopez with the block.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
Thompson with the bucket.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Now here is Holiday. 14 points from him the last game against. Shoots from 12. Thompson with the rebound. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Lopez right side. Gordon against Love. Gordon the pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. A 3-ball. Hits the 3-point bomb. Thompson's got 5 now. Bill, do you ever think we're going to eliminate conferences in the NBA playoff seeding?
I think that they would have done a 16-seed no-conference playoff format years ago. I think they were really worried about their travel, though. And they've looked at it, and they've really studied it, and they've looked at the effects of, let's say Boston plays Portland in round 1, and you're flying 3,100 miles or 3,200 miles in 3 time zones and all that stuff, and it's a 2-2-1-1-1 series. What is the effect on the team if it goes 7? I think they're really afraid of it. I wish they did it. I don't like the conferences. I don't really understand them. And over the course of NBA history, they've been really confused by the conferences. I wrote about this in the book of basketball, where we had years where San Antonio was playing in the East for a while, and Baltimore was in the West. Which, go look at a map. Baltimore being in the West is ridiculous. Baltimore was in the West and Philly was in the East, and they're like 50 miles away from each other.
Yeah, made no sense.
So they've never really 100% figured out the conferences. And I just think the 1 through 16 makes more sense.
It would sure be better basketball.
It would be better.
Yeah. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Thompson outside. It's Curry outside. Sinks the triple. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked. And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Second, Stephen Curry. Damian Lillard, third.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
Love dishes to Dinwiddie. Passes to Leonard. Lays it up and banks it in. Bill, you're a basketball historian. We know that. Do fans romanticize too much about the past?
I would say the other way. I think they don't appreciate it enough, especially like the millennials and Gen Z. You know you're out there. You're playing this game right now. They tend to think the league started when Kobe showed up and that the 90s and the 80s didn't happen. I sense a real resentment from the younger fans with the LeBron versus MJ thing because LeBron's their guy. They got to watch LeBron. They don't want to hear that MJ was better than him, so they make the case for LeBron and the way things are now.
But what about like the Oscar Robertsons, the Elgin Baylors, and we talked about. My goodness, you talk about some of these players. Unbelievable.
Yeah, the
fantastic
60s,
numbers.
70s, 80s.
Oh.
I think part of what hurts is people can go on YouTube, and when you watch some of the older stuff, nobody's playing defense.
The shot's good from Lopez.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Leonard, nice shot from 10 feet out. Leonard's got 6 points.
Well, efficiency from the mid-range has always been a part of Kawhi Leonard's game.
Now here's Lillard. Tight defense on him, and the shot is good.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
And here's Leonard. He picked up 33 points in their last win again. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Gordon, the pass to Curry. Lillard outside. Thompson against Holiday. Pocket 6. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over.
Now let's see some numbers here on Steph Curry. Coming off a terrific season, putting in about 27 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The lead now in single digits. 6 points for Spencer Dinwiddie.
That's a bit of relentlessness on the glass by Spencer Dinwiddie. Nice job controlling his effort.
Lillard, the pass to Thompson. Lopez with the ball. Picked up by Love. And a deep 3 from Lillard. Off target with his 3.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Bill, if you were just hired as a GM, which franchise would you model your approach after?
I really like what the Clippers did the last couple of years when they realized they didn't have quite enough to win the title. And instead of just being beholden to being darn close but not quite, they actually blew it up and tried to figure out how to create cap space, find some young players,
and still stay competitive.
Build
so
the
they kept the momentum of their franchise.
Yeah, they stumbled into a situation where they had a lot of flexibility no matter what. I think the Celtics before them did the same thing in the mid-2000s. They're just trying to find assets and figure it out on the fly. That's the approach I would use. I would never fully commit one way or the other to anything. The goal is to try to accumulate assets and figure out what you have. And I think the smartest teams do that.
Well, terrific job by Spencer Dinwiddie to get up the floor. It's a nice way to get an easy bucket.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
So both teams making some changes here. It's Curry outside, sinks the three-pointer.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's Holiday. His last outing, he had 8 points. Outside Jackson, the pass to Bull. Four on the shot clock. Down low, here's Melton. Wood. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Here's Hutchison. Here's Curry. And Bull pulls it down. It's a 5-point game. Jackson passes to Wood. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wood's got his second bucket. Bill, if you were building a franchise from scratch, which one current player would you begin with or build around?
Probably Giannis, because he's
Still
turning
young
25 this year. I still feel like the ceiling of what he's going to do is go up as he becomes more of a shot maker. He's really durable, which I think is underrated. Like, he's just built to play basketball. There's certain guys like that. I think Kevin Garnett was like that. Tim Duncan was like that. Just guys who you just know are going to be around for 17, 18 years. The way I like to watch the running styles, and the game just comes so easy to him. He's so athletic and really cares and is really competitive and just wants to do this and win at basketball. That's how I play.
And the shot goes in. 14 points for Steph Curry.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Here's Wood. Pass to Melton. Now the dish to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Curry against Holiday. Unloads from 13. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The feed to Bull. Lays it up off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
19 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Curry looking around. From the arc. That shot is off. And so it's the home team with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. Robin Lopez talks about the importance of being the anchor on the defensive end.
That's something I relish. It's something unique. It's something to take pride in, that you have all your teammates back on the defensive end, and when it gets down to it, you're kind of that last line of defense. And obviously, defense is a team-oriented ideal, but there's something fun about that. I think there's something competitive about that.
And Greg, that's why his teammates love him.
Absolutely. You can tell Lopez really wants to make an impact on defense, on every possession.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
We've got Wood, also Bull out there. And it's Holiday in at the point. Drains the three-pointer. Holiday's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Bill, it's no secret that your heart lies in Boston. Just what was it like growing up in and around that area?
Well, it's definitely the reason I like sports as much as I do, because it's so sports obsessed. A lot of it is cold weather stuff, I feel like, where there's 5 months a year that just stink, and then there's 3 other months that, it's just smoking hot and humid. And so the sports makes everybody kind of crazy because you're crazy anyway. But there's nothing like being in Boston when something good's happening. Like Celtics making an NBA playoff run, or the Bruins making a cup run, the Red Sox in September when the Yankees are coming to town, or the Saturday before a Patriots game. You can kind of feel it as the community of it. That's the difference between here and a place like LA.
It's formed you as a professional, right?
Absolutely.
And it's good, 2 points.
I think he's adding more toughness to his game, and it's great to see Seth Curry stick with it and finish strong.
Here's Melton, guarded by Wright. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Poked away. And here's the fast break. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
This, to me, is where he can be lethal. In fast break situation, Norman Powell's speed's a problem.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Bull. Good D by Lopez. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Inside, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Melton. No points in the game yet for him. Now, here's Bull. Lopez covering, just 4 to shoot. Holiday inside the line. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. A floater. The shot by Powell, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Here's Melton. And Wright pulls it down. It's Powell on the wing. Lopez kicks to Wright. Pass to Curry. Here's the teardrop. And that's 2 points on the layup. Curry's got 6 in the quarter. Bill, you study pop culture. The 2K Esports League is a phenomenon right now, which is sweeping the country. Do you think that's going to alter the perception of gaming in any way?
Yeah, I would say it has one of the best chances of any esports league to succeed, because people just love basketball. And you can feel it there in the offseason. The shift in basketball content and the fact that it's now a 12-month-a-year sport for us. And now it goes from the playoffs to the draft to where people going in free agency. And then that plays out for a month, and then something else will happen. All of a sudden, it's August.
Summer leagues are
summer
coming
leagues
up.
happening, and then all of a sudden the season's close, and then you just kind of recycle, and it's a 12-month-a-year sport.
Right. Bill, I wanted to go back to what you were talking about with the 2K League, and you mentioned how basketball has grown into essentially a 12-month-a-year sport.
For me, a 2K Esports League just makes sense. It fits into that. I think people love the players. I think they care about these athletes in basketball so much more than the other sports. And for me, it's really gratifying because I've loved basketball my whole life. And for a while there, when I grew up as a kid, they were tape delaying the finals, and it was like the second-tier league. And now to see how popular it is and how much people love it, it's just, I feel like I was in early. I'm sure you do too.
Absolutely. I mean, when Magic Johnson is a rookie and starting at center, Game 6 in Philadelphia, yes.
And it was tape delayed. My beloved Boston Celtics won the 1981 title, and it was on tape delay in Boston, and I went to bed, and my dad woke me up to watch the game for me, and it's not even 40 years ago. So So I think the other thing that really helps with the 2K Esports League is that these guys play 2K, the actual players.
Right.
They
care about it.
They care about it. They have an incredible amount of time on their hands because they're too famous and they can't go anywhere. So they're in hotel suites. They're bringing with the PlayStation or Xbox with them. They're playing their friends. They're playing each other online. And this is what they're doing all day.
Now here is Hill after Jeremy Lin's miss. Dishes it to right. And there's the pass to Nwaba. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Love.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. The Wizard, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. He doesn't get the second one. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
Right against Dinwiddie. Right side. And it's good for 2. Wright's got his first points in this one.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Dinwiddie attacking, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, just incredible ability on the drive. This guy, Spencer Dinwiddie, so difficult to contain.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Gordon. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist by Wright.
I'll tell you this, the interior game of Aaron Gordon is coming along. He is looking more comfortable and more confident in there.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 15 points in the game. Here's Leonard. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Right wing. Right side. Lynn dishes to Wright. Pass to Gordon. Shoots over Leonard. Rebound Love. Love's got his 6th rebound on the night. Dinwiddie passes to Hill. Lopez with the steal. Here's Nwaba. Great D that time from Love. Gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10.
You can see he's starting to find his comfort zone, and there's a rhythm about what Spencer Dinwiddie's doing right now.
Gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Now here's Lynn, guarded closely. Passes it to Lopez. Back to Lynn. Over Leonard. Lynn's shot is off.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Solomon Hill.
An extraordinary improvement over the course of his career by Kawhi Leonard. He has now turned himself into one of the game's best, if not the best, two-way player.
Now here's Lopez. Lynn kicks to Thompson. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. He dishes it to Dinwiddie. Here's the Wizard, covered by Lillard. Lillard against Holiday. Here's the Wizard, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Thompson up top. He's covered by Leonard. And that's collected by Love. Love's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. That one drops for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
There's the pass to Lillard. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's the Wizard, covered by Lillard. "13 feet away. It's hauled in by Gordon.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have taken the shot.
The 3, trying to get open is Lopez. Rebound by Drew Holiday.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
It's good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 10. Thompson outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first. And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Curry's checked in for Jeremy Lin. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Gordon, the pass to Lopez. Pass to Thompson. To the paint, shot to stop the run, and the layup good by Curry. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
That's just a terrific pass from Klay Thompson. My goodness.
The Wizard passes to Love. Here's the Wizard. Lopez covering. Here's the Wizard. Shot clock at 6. For the 3. Here's Leonard. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Leonard's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And entertaining as always, Bill. Thank you so much for stopping by. We always appreciate your time.
Thank you. I don't want to do any Celtic games. Can we not do that? I
They're
don't want
off
to see
the
that
schedule.
team. Let's do the other teams.
Okay. Well, Doris, you read most reporters, they try to stay impartial, but not Bill Simmons.
I think that's what makes him special, Kevin, right? He has his own lens through which he sees things, and he is unafraid to give you his opinion.
Offensive rebound. Thompson passes to Gordon. Curry on the wing. Got it. Good job in the low post. Curry's got 20 points.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Chalk up 2 there.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Down low. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, once Stephen Curry starts to cook, it's like an avalanche. The guy can score at will from anywhere.
To the inside, Jackson. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Curry against Holiday. Now here's Curry. Defense is right there. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer, Lillard. And the 3 ball is good. Lillard's got 13.
As great a scorer as he is, Steph Curry is a willing mover of the basketball. He doesn't get enough credit to me for playing the right way.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, guys. Kevin, an ugly start to the game, but how did you guys come back?
We just fought through it. I mean, our passes weren't crisp. Our defense is still bad, but we just need to pick it up and play our side basketball.
Well, we'll see if that happens in the second half, Kevin. Thanks a lot. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny?
Well, I like their effort on the boards because a game could come down to just a few key possessions, and extra rebounds can give you those extra possessions if you work at it.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, I'll tell you what I saw in the first half, Ernie. 3 things. Soft defense, not enough pressure, but they can still win this game. They need to ramp it up. Is that 2 or 3? Doesn't matter. You understand, Ernie.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. They've got Klay Thompson, Damian Lillard out there with Steph Curry. Then it's Brook Lopez, and it's Gordon in at the 4 spot. And you see Klay back out on the court. Can't help but think of him going down with that torn ACL in the finals.
And Klay showed exactly how tough a player he is. Stayed in to hit his free throws, asked to stay in the game, and became an instant legend even in that losing effort. How about the heart?
2 shots. Last on the
That free throw, no good.
And you look at the development of how Klay has attacked the rim over his career. What was once a weak spot for him has now become a strength as his finishing improves every year.
And he's good on the second. You know what, Greg? You're right thinking back to Thompson. He had his early struggles at the rim.
And that's a distant memory for Clay now. I mean, he's dunking more often and with more force when he goes at the rim. It has made him an even more complete shooting guard. Well, you talk about athletic families. Both of Drew Holiday's parents played Division I college basketball. Two brothers also in the NBA. His sister played at UCLA. Oh, and by the way, his wife is a gold medal winning soccer player. That is tough to beat.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Holiday. And Drew Holiday, one of the three brothers playing in the NBA at the same time. Greg, how often do you see that?
I mean, we had the Plumleys for a while there, but the Holidays, probably the most notable example. Aaron, Drew, and Justin, a basketball dynasty in one generation.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Lillard, right side. Thompson in the corner. For the tie, drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got 9.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Doing it very well tonight, around 57%. Dinwiddie kicks to Leonard. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Leonard's got 21.
When Kawhi Leonard is healthy, he can dominate both ends of the floor. Nice job to finish it there.
That shot wide open. And that's 15 points for Lillard.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Inside. Shoots it. And it's Leonard missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Lopez. He kicks it to Gordon. Poke loose. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover.
And checking out the numbers for Lopez. Some last season stats for him. He averaged about 12 points per game last year. Just over 2 blocks and 5 rebounds. And on both ends of the floor, he's a guy they look for to take up space inside.
Well, certainly with the rebounding, with the ability to block shots, basically he does all the dirty work, so the other guys can look pretty.
And the Raptors went all in trading for Kawhi Leonard last season, Doris. Great talent surrounding him in Toronto, but this past summer, he decided to move on.
But, Kevin, a championship makes the gamble worthwhile if you were Toronto. For Kawhi, any team he plays on is going to have a chance to win. And now this young man, a champion, starts a new chapter.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. The 2018 rookie class has been something to watch, Doris. Talent at the top, but also some terrific mid-round picks.
You know, no question, Landry Shamet is a guy who I think can be a clutch, big-time scorer who does not seem bowed by any moment, doesn't seem to be affected by pressure. Mitchell Robinson had one of the great shot-blocking seasons in New York Knicks history. I know the team didn't have success, but as a second-round guy, Mitchell Robinson could have an awfully long career.
Now here's Curry. 22 points for him. Passes it to Lillard. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. It's been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. The shot by Holiday, no good. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. It's Curry with the drive. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Now the pass to Love. Kicks it to Leonard. Here's the Wizard. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And now it's up to 25 points for Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard from the restricted area. Turn the lights out.
Feeds it to Lillard. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Leonard on the wing. Pass to the Wizard. To the middle. Curry against Dinwiddie. Shoots from 12. Second chance effort. Lopez with the block. Thompson with it. He's got 9. Pass to Lopez. Outside Curry. Here's the floater. And the layup is good. Curry's got 24 points.
That's a play that Stephen Curry relies on, and for good reason, right? The ball handler in pick and roll, excellent decision maker, can manipulate the defense. Go to work, Steph. We like watching.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers.
Well, the evolution of Brook Lopez continues as he is now a premier stretch 5. His three-point shot continues to get better and now a huge part of his arsenal.
Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. 4th, Brook Lopez.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Wood passes to Bull. Wood kicks to Bull. Here's Melton, guarded by Curry. And it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Powell. 5 to shoot.
Defensively, though, much improved here in the second half. They've limited the open looks, making them work for everything.
Passes it to Curry. Right outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Wright's got 5 now.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it, Greg? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Now, Wright, he has 5. Makes it off the glass. He's got 7.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Melton feeling it out a bit. Wood passes to Holiday. The shot will not fall. Great tee that time from Curry. Taken away by Holiday. And here's the fast break. Here's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Holiday's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the pass to Lopez. Here's Nwaba. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
Holiday with the 3. Holiday with another miss. Gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Powell kicks to Curry. Shoots. That one a little long.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Melton's shot is good.
Important point there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Lopez. And here is Powell. Back to Lopez. And it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Jackson, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. On the clock, Curry. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Melton passes to Holiday. To the inside. Here's Bull. Good D by Lopez. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Los Angeles. Passes it to Powell. Lopez left side. Over Bull. It's tipped. Here's Melton. And the dunk by Bull.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11. Powell kicks to right. Lets a floater go. Lopez, no luck.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Melton passes to Bull. He feeds it to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
He might be young, but Mr. Jackson is a problem from a matchup standpoint. Really good powering through there. You know, what's probably frustrating for the young Josh Jackson is that he's got all the tools to be successful. This guy can score inside and out. He's got great athleticism. Now he's just seeking the right opportunity and a chance to put all that talent together.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for DeLon Wright. And with Jackson, it's a matter of consistency, Doris, for him in the early stages of his career.
I think he is still waiting, Josh Jackson, for the moment when he puts everything together. You love the work ethic and the fire he plays with, but he's got to start to become consistent and know a franchise can count on him.
Curry outside, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
The pass to Hill. Here's Melton. The kick out to Hill. Takes the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Hill's got his first 3 points of the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Lopez. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Hutchison. And he drops it in from the low post.
I'll tell you, allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Holiday against Powell. And Holiday, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Holiday's got 5 points so far.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Now here's Powell. Here's Lopez. Hill pulls it in.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Holiday against Powell. And it's Lynn with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Hutchison. Outside for Curry. Pass to Lynn. Lopez outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. High post try. Lynn's shot is off.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 5. Pass to Melton. High arcing shot. Lopez with the block.
You have to be a fan of how Robin Lopez refuses to give any shot a free pass. He'll block and challenge anything. What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Here's Melton. Jackson in the corner. Here's Wood. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
In the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. To the paint, here's Curry, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, the confidence that Steph Curry has, regardless of where he is on the floor. Yes, sir, I can score inside too, sir.
Here's Dinwiddie. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson surveying the floor. From the stripe. They get it again. 80 that time from Leonard. Here's the Wizard. That will count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. The away team, they're up by 3. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Kevin Love out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Holiday, then it's the Wizard, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. Here's the Wizard. Pass to Holiday. Now here's Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And finished off by Leonard.
Well, almost effortless there from Kawhi Leonard. The reach and leaping ability. Look out.
Lob pass to Gordon. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. On Sunday. Then on Monday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan. On defense, the visitors. And it's Gordon missing.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
Here's the Wizard. Leonard draws the double. Here's the Wizard. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's now 6 points for the Wizard.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Lillard outside. Down low, Hutchison, and he makes good on the layup.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's the Wizard. To the middle. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Hutchison. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen, Greg, great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's the Wizard, covered by Lillard. The Wizard passes to Leonard. Over Gordon. Gordon with the defensive effort. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. The dish to Thompson. Outside Curry. Teardrop shot. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And maybe the biggest story of this summer, where would Kawhi Leonard be headed in free agency? A player of his caliber commands that kind of media scrutiny.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Greg, you talk about the media focus for Kawhi Leonard. Not exactly something he embraces.
Not at all. As a kid on his birthdays, he'd shutter himself in his room because he didn't want the attention. To this day, he lets his play do the talking.
Lopez, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Leonard hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside Curry. Now here's Lillard. Defense right on him. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Leonard against Gordon. Over Leonard.
There's a reason this guy has won multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. How much pressure can he guard with? My goodness.
And the dunk by Love.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Curry. Shoots over Dinwiddie. The shot by Curry, no good.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Here's Lillard. Taken away by Holiday. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. And Lillard kicks to Curry. Back to Lillard. Fires for three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 20 points for Damian Lillard.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
The Wizard passes to Love. Holiday up top. He's covered by Thompson. Good D by Thompson.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And how about Lillard just being aggressive here on offense? He can heat up quickly, just super efficient, and a high IQ score.
And it's Leonard missing. Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Curry, and easy 2 points on the layup. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Doris, 4 years and $76 million for Aaron Gordon. Good money if you can get it.
No doubt, Kevin. And in today's NBA, Aaron Gordon is well worth it. This guy is on the upswing of his career. He's got plenty of room for growth. Tremendous athlete and getting more and more skilled.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
We know this about Kevin Love. Contact will not deter him.
Lopez finds Curry to tie it up. The long distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 31.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Holiday, and Thompson sends it back.
We know that Thompson is an excellent defender. He does such a good job timing shots for those rejections.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Lillard. Good on the shot. Lillard's got 7 points for the quarter.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
Here's the Wizard. Here's Leonard. They can't stop the run with that one.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Lopez. 2 points. That one goes.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Drew Holiday.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Both free throws good from Holiday. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Here's Lopez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Don't you love how comfortable Brook Lopez looks inside? Even when he knows contact is coming, he simply goes right through it.
That free throw good from Lopez.
Well, you have to like the length of Brook Lopez and the fact that he understands he has that advantage on both ends of the floor.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
There's the pass to Leonard. On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Thompson. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Well, when Spencer Dinwiddie puts his head down and goes to the contact, he is unafraid and fearless.
Outside Curry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is off.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And he sinks the second.
Well, it wasn't a perfect trip to the line, but it was good enough to stretch their lead to 2 possessions.
Pass to Love. Dishes to Leonard. Passes to the Wizard. Just 5 to shoot. Count that one. 33 points for Leonard.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Inside, here's Lillard. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Holiday against Thompson. Holiday looking over the floor. To the paint. Ball's knocked loose, and it's Leonard missing. Lillard outside. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Dinwiddie. Shoots over Curry. Offensive rebound. Love gets to Holiday. Here's the Wizard, covered by Lillard. Here's the Wizard, and the layup's good off the glass. The Wizards got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Lillard, no good on the free throw. And Mr. Reliable, Kevin Love, is a nightly double-double in this league.
That's right, Kevin, and it's because he reads the ball incredibly well. He knows where it's coming off the rim. And then on the offensive end, such a versatile scoring threat, right? He can get his points inside, he can go outside, you name it, Kevin Love's got it.
That one goes in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Curry. After Drew Holiday's score, they double-team Curry. Thompson. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
The drive by Love. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists in the game. Shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Curry on the wing. Dinwiddie covering. Curry, good. Curry's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Boy, a monster bucket yet again from Steph Curry. Knew they had to get something from that possession, and you knew he'd deliver it.
Now here's Leonard. And Love has it in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Love's got 9 points in the quarter.
And this is why they feed the ball to Kevin Love in these circumstances. He's so comfortable making big-time shots.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And stolen by Gordon. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break over Leonard. And it's Gordon missing. And 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Here's Holiday. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Here's Leonard, following the score by Damian Lillard. Leonard attacking. Oh, good on that one. Gordon with the defensive effort. 50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Steph Curry so cool under pressure. Big moment, no matter. He's ready.
Throw good, Curry.
Well, Stephen Curry makes the game look easy, but what you know is he has put in the time to be great, and that's what you have to respect.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Steph Curry.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. The visitors with the ball, and it's Leonard missing. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork, GA. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Holiday surveying the floor. Here's Bull. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, Bull with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits.
And like his father, Manute, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Both good from the line that time. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Holiday against Land. Here's Akpala. Sinks the 15-footer.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin, with Jeremy Lin. Impressive team win tonight. What were your thoughts?
I thought it was a great effort, 1 through 15. Everybody just coming out with high energy and playing team basketball.
The ball got going and led to a big win, Jeremy. Thank you. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.